1922 is Netflix horror film based on the Stephen King's novel with same name. 1922 is about a proud farmer named Wilfred James, who with his 14-year-old son murdered his wife to gain ownership of her inherited land. However, bad things start to happen to Wilfred and his son shortly after the murder. Is it just terrible bad luck, or is it some kind of supernatural curse?
Because if there is no heaven, there is no hell.
Spoiler alert. Calling this movie as a horror film is a bit of a stretch. There are some paranormal elements in the story, but at the end, it is one of those movies where you're not sure if the ghost is real or it's just an imagination. The movie starts as Wilfred writing a confession letter for murder of his wife in the year 1930, which is 8 years after the murder. In his confession, he tells the story of how he murdered his wife and how he lost his mind and lost his will to live. At the end of the movie, he takes his life. The movie is very true to the novel except for one thing. In the novel, Wilfred's wife, Arnett, is extremely abusive and is an all-around nasty person, so we have some sympathy towards Wilf. But in the movie, we see none of that. Arnett seems a bit stubborn but not a nasty and evil woman like in the novel. This makes Wilf a very selfish and evil person. So the big question is the ghost of his dead wife real or just imagination? The director left this up to the viewers. But either way, it doesn't change the story. In my opinion, the ghost is just an imagination. After the murder, he was plagued with guilt and started to lose his sanity. I could see how a simple and uneducated farmer started to blame all the bad luck to the curse from his dead wife. Also, there's one point where he was bitten by a rat and he started to get sick. When he was sick, it's possible that he started to see things, hallucinate, such as his dead wife. As you notice, we see lots of rats in the movie. I believe the rats are something that is very symbolic in the movie. Rats seems to associate with dead wife. As you remember, after he borrowed $750 to fix up his house, he got bitten by a rat and started to get sick. He ended up not fixing the house and he suffered greatly through the cold winter. He ended up using all the money on his son's funeral. I believe rats symbolize his guilt, so you might say his guilt eventually killed him. The irony of the story is that after the murder of his wife, he ended up losing everything he was fighting for, which was his land and his son. Then he ended up moving to the city, which he detested. You might say the life would be easier if he just listened to his wife. He was able to live another 8 years after the murder because the murder case was closed after the sheriff found a body that is similar to his wife, which was just some random person.
2 days ago, a farmer on his way to Lime Biscuit noticed something in a ditch. The remains of a woman.
But then again, the sheriff wasn't really trying to solve the crime anyway. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please click like and subscribe.